Hello everyone and welcome back to Enkae Prestige Motors for another vehicle review here on our YouTube channel. But before we do that, if you are new around here and you want to know what Enkae Prestige Motors is about, we're a prestige car dealership based here in Huddersfield. We deliver cars globally and nationally. And with COVID, we're operating under different circumstances, so we're only operating for click and deliver and click and collect. So like I say, specialise in prestige cars, Range Rover, Audi, BMW, many more, and especially Mercedes-Benz, and that's what we've got for you today. It's a 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG CLA 45S, and it is absolutely staggering. The one up from the A-Class range, as you can see with the front grille, it takes after the A-Class range, and it's more of a coupe version of it. 5 doors, lots of power. Can't wait to see what this can really do. So before we get into the mechanics of the car and look at the aesthetic feel of it, let's talk a little bit more about where this power comes from and exactly how much power it has got. So it's got a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine in there, and a few years ago that wouldn't have really bothered anyone, but now with its turbocharged engine, it actually produces 416 brake horsepower, top speed of 168 miles an hour, and more above anything, it's more environmentally friendly as well, but it doesn't skimp out on the power aspect, and more importantly, the sound that it makes is unbelievable. So fantastic engine designed by Stefan Heichenwalder, if I've said that right. Stefan, what an absolute machine you have built. And it's all the little intricate bits that AMG put in it, that it has been handcrafted, this engine. And when you go for the higher spec Mercedes like these, AMG, you know that every engine block has been custom made for its car, rather than just something that's been mass produced. This vehicle and engine has really been made with care, and I think that's what the CLA 45 really does encompass. So how does the car look? And I'm going to jump into your minds and say, George, that is one nice looking Mercedes, and it is. The AMG body styling really makes it look sleek and professional, and it's got performance factor as well. We can see the classic grille on the front from the new gen models of the Mercedes A-Class range as a big truck goes by wishing he was in a CLA 45. So like I say, you got the slotted grille at the front, which we see on the A35, A45 and now the CLA models as well, and it really is a distinctive feature of this AMG range. You've got the huge airflow intakes at the front, and they just make the car look very aggressive. The splitter looks unbelievable down there as well, and I think the white and black combo really pops on this car as well, and it just really looks so mean and aggressive at the front. You've got the Mercedes bespoke alloys there, 19-inch with the red brake calipers as well. And I do think the red just adds a little bit more to the aesthetic feel of the car and the look of the car. I do think that if it was grey, maybe a little bit boring, but the red just brings out a nicety to the car. As you can see, it's a turbo 4MATIC system. You've got the electric panoramic roof there at the top. Such a gorgeous coupe. So more towards the back end of the car, which doesn't drop the looks here. It's got the blackout spoiler there, and you can see the Mercedes logo pops out for the reverse parking camera as well, which is quite funny if you ever see it. CLA 45S in metallic, AMG logo there as well, just to let everyone know that you are driving an AMG Mercedes, because why would you not want anyone to know that you are? And it's got the quad exhaust system at the back, AMG Sports exhaust system as well. Makes the car sound very, very aggressive. It's even got the exhaust button on the inside. You can flick it, make the exhaust sound even louder. Not naturally aspirated exhaust sound, but still very, very nice. And do you know what? Probably my favourite feature about these cars is the lights. I just don't think I've ever seen backlights that are so well moulded and so well presented on a car than these. I always think back to, was it the Skoda advert where they made a cake out of a car and the jelly lights on the back? And these just look so good towards the back of the car. So overall, what a nice looking coupe. What a nice looking CLA 45S, and we're so lucky here at Enkae Prestige that we have 3 of them at the moment. A very rare car, a very rare find. I can't wait to get it out on the road. So let's talk a little bit more about the interior then, and I always think AMG get it absolutely spot on when it comes to a prestige car like the CLA 45, the A45 and the A35. The new gen is absolutely fantastic, and nothing embodies that more than the ambient LED light system. It's two-way, so you can change it to whatever colour scheme that you want. You've got the Mercedes-Benz M-Book system, which is actually quite cool. So we've got the 2 screens here, and the car is actually very smart. So everything's easily controlled via your touch screen, but then the car actually learns about you, and it learns about what you're going to do and how you drive, and it actually gives you certain assists to help you with your driving. So we'll change the ambient lighting. My personal preference is Red Moon. Looks unbelievable in here. So we'll get onto the driver assists then, and it's got loads and loads of assists. It's got parking assist, it's got traffic sign assist, so it can actually see what type of traffic signs are on the road, and also red and green lights. It's got active lane assist as well, so if you are on a motorway and you're quite tired or you lose concentration, it'll keep you in lane. Active brake assist, which is brilliant if you lose concentration and there's a certain car that brakes in front of you. It can save a lot of lives. Attention assist, are you paying attention to the road? And blind spot assist as well, which is crucial, because how many times has there been near misses because people can't see through their blind spots? So it's a very smart car as well as being luxury and having that performance factor. Is very smart, and it helps the driver at every possible turn. It's got Mercedes voice control as well, which I'm trying not to say because she'll start talking. I think you go, "Hey Mercedes." Didn't work. Maybe it's my Manc accent. "Mercedes, how may I help you?" She's very nice, and if you want to get rid of her, you just press that there, and then she's gone. As well, dual climate control. It's got AMG sport seats as well, with it's got side support and also lumbar support built in as well. Electrically adjustable, so you can set it with complete ease. Move forwards, move back. It's got memory seats as well, so it can do different driver profiles and passenger profiles, because the passenger has it as well. Heated seats, and I do think the brushed steel in the interior looks absolutely fantastic as well. Wireless charging is available. You have got Apple Play, Bluetooth. The car's pretty much got everything that you need, and the steering wheel is fantastic. It's the new gen, what they call an F1 style steering wheel. So it's got 2 little dials down here, and you can actually change the mode of the car. So just by a little flick, you can turn it into race mode, sport plus mode, sport mode, or comfort mode. Or you can have an individual mode where you fine tune the car to how you want it. And I don't know what else there really is to say about the interior other than it is gorgeous. It is fantastic. Time to get it out on the road. So in this part of the review, we really need to discuss, how the car feels, how it works, the driver assistance, does it work, and just how the car genuinely performs, because that's the most important part of the car, is how it performs on the road. And I have to say, I'm so comfortable on the inside as I'm driving. The F1 steering wheel has been put on, it's fantastic. You can just flip it to sports mode, and you can really feel the change in the car as well. More economically friendly, coming in with, the 2-litre 4-cylinder engine, and pop it back into comfort. It just drives really nice, really well, and I'm just cruising now at about 30 miles an hour. The suspension feels nice, a little bit firm, but it feels nice. I go around this corner now. You know, we're never going to get up to the Lewis Hamilton speeds, but it feels responsive, it feels nice, it feels very sharp, and it just feels like a well-rounded, well-suited car for everyday life, really. We've spoken in depth about the interior, which is extremely nice. It's got a bit of go in it as well. Well, I say a bit of go, it's got a lot of go in it. The sport mode, you just hear it get a bit more grunty. Oh yeah, oh yes, that is nice. Oh yes, that is so good. The steering wheel, I have to say, feels amazing as well. It really does. You've got to speak about what the assists do as well. You know, the assists are really good. Active lane assist is great. Active brake assist again is great. Just because there's always that potential for people to keep their eye off the road or to have a little lapse in concentration. It's nice having a car that can come in with that AL technology to really help you out. Blind spot assist is fantastic as well, because you can never tell really what's on the outside of your blind spot, and that's great. It just gives you that sort of comfort blanket in the way that you're driving. Attention assist is great for, because we're all human and we all take our we all have lapses of concentration sometimes, and that can't be helped. Traffic sign assist again is brilliant, because how annoying is it when you're behind someone at the lights? There's two ways to look at it. When you're behind someone at the lights, they don't see the green light, you need to get somewhere, you're in a rush, you're late for that meeting at work, and some idiot can't see the lights, and you just feel like taking your frustrations out. But on the other side, you've definitely done that before as well. I know I have, where you don't even see the green light, and then you're thinking, if someone beeps at you, you get a bit annoyed because why would you do that? But then you do exactly the same thing. Just listen to that turbo system kicking in when you put your foot down, delivering that horsepower, all from a 4-cylinder 2-litre engine that sounds like this. God, that's good. Flick it back down into comfort mode, more economical. And it just reserves that power, but you don't need it really when you're driving in towns and in more built up areas, and then it's just easy. It's easy, and I know I say that about a lot of cars, but that's what modern driving is. I just think it's easy, and I like that about it. You don't have to fight with the car. You don't have to struggle to keep it on the road, as much as that's fun sometimes. Effortless power, effortless driving, and a car that actually tries to understand you and fit itself around you. It's fantastic. So you may have heard that beep then. So the car in front of me stopped. He stopped because he wasn't indicating for one, but he stopped because he was parking in, and you get a nice little warning sign on your dash, and it beeps and it tells you the car in front of you has stopped. And imagine if I wasn't looking at the road, imagine if I was looking at a camera and I didn't see it. Boom, CLA 45 straight into the back of someone. I won't be presenting on here anymore. So as well as telling you when a car's braking and when there's an obstacle in front of you, if I didn't see it, I mean, the active brake assist should have kicked in, but I'm not paid enough to try that, and I don't think the managers trust me enough to try that one out. I'll just take Mercedes' word on that one. I'll take Mercedes' word that active brake assist does creep in and it avoids an accident, because I'm not trying to plough this into the back of a car. So that is the end of our review of this magnificent 2020 Mercedes-Benz CLA 45S, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be able to bring this one to you, and hopefully I've given you a little bit more of an insight into how the car performs, how it feels when you're driving it. I've definitely hope I've brought across how it makes you feel when you're driving it. Also, the inner workings of the car and the interior as well. It's a stunning car that we've got available here at Enkae Prestige Motors, and honestly, I just love the shape of it. The front end, how it dips from the back end, is just, it's just sublime. It's an absolutely stunning car. It's up on our website for $58,995, and here at Enkae we offer great finance deals, good part exchanges as well, so you can trade in your old car to get something as magnificent as this car. So any other cars that you see around here, check out our website, get in touch with our sales team, see if we can do a deal for you. I hope everyone is doing well during lockdown. Hopefully not much longer to go. And if you are struggling, head over to our Instagram page, leave us a message and we'll just talk it out. Speaking of our Instagram socials, go and give them a follow. All of those are in the description below. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please subscribe to the channel, give it a like as well. Check out everything that we do here at Enkae. And until next time, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.